Haven't you heard the news? Old Rangers out, new Rangers in. Because the weather outside is frightful. I'm running to work. I think it was Friday, yeah. In the snow. Tell me why bruh asked me where your inline skates at. I looked him dead in his eyes from across the street as I'm running uphill. And I said, my ice skates in the mail. I can't inline skate no more. I gotta start ice skating. Little did I know how true that statement was. Cause now I will no longer be inline skating or roller skating. I'm officially ice skating. So you may be asking why I got a jacket on. One, this is one of my thrift store jackets. This joint clean too. Look at the hood. Look how big it is. I feel like Usher. This feel like the Usher Super Bowl outfit type stuff. You know, where you get like the different designs. Pockets big. Two, I'm drinking some hot chocolate. So let me start off from the beginning. Before I get too deep in the stream, I want to give out a couple of announcements. Announcement number one, I'm working on the Banana Man merch. So I'm releasing a couple of polls this week, and I'm going to be talking to people over probably like the next month because I want to make the first couple of mock ups and then show everybody what it looks like in real life and try it myself. Something cool that I'm looking forward to is showing everybody my helmet with all of the sticker designs and having different shirts and things to show off. So I'm really doing a lot of brainstorming, and I want everybody to let me know what they like and what they may be looking forward to seeing on the Dun Beezy TV site. Well, anyway, those polls are coming out this week. So if you're subscribed on YouTube and you see it inside of your post, just take a look at it. And I got some other funny polls and stuff coming through. So you know what I mean. If you see it, just drop an answer. Excuse me. Next. The only thing that I have inside my script for my ice skating trip is went ice skating. There's a new rink in DC at Fort DuPont. Went and had an amazing time. I think that's the perfect way to sum it up. I had so much fun ice skating. In fact, I met one of these skaters on the U.S. figure skating team. She just won her first international medal like last month, actually about 2 months ago. Alexa Gasparotto. Hopefully I said that right, but let's check her on out. I be seeing bro outside of at 8th Street, the dude that I got the picture from. I kind of want to buy another picture and switch this one out because I have one here, or I could take them and start like putting them on my wall. But I want some more art. I think like his style. He had like a picture of like a dude going Super Saiyan. But U.S. figure skater Alexa Gasparotto wins her first international medal. She was at the ribbon cutting for the Fort DuPont ice skating rink. She did a show, like a straight up show. When I tell you she did a show, she did a show with some straight bangers. We got to come back to the picture. I had never seen ice skating up close before. I had only seen ice skating from a distance. I had only seen it on television. I thought I had seen people figure skating before. It's different. I'm talking because it's a community rink. The Fort DuPont rink is built for hockey. So we're inside of a hockey stadium built for the DC community, and we have a international level figure skater in there. It's not, I think it's a better show than I could have gotten at the Olympics. Because if I was at the Olympics, I'd be in the stands at the other side of the world. I would not be right here. I would not have the judges' seats. That's where we was. We were sitting where the judges was. The wild part, I never realized how big it actually is. I never realized how fast they're skating and how wild it is that they are picking up speed, kicking off the ground. Nothing else to propel them in the air, but straight up the jets and the boing yoing yoings. And then the distance that they even fly. It was crazy. I saw one of them slide moves that I be talking about. You know the slide moves from the Instagram videos that I be watching? Them Instagram videos will never communicate how absolutely majestic somebody sliding across ice really is. I'm like, yo, this is better than the Instagram videos. I thought I had seen that. I was like, nah, bro. I said, nah, bro. Because when I've been watching this figure skating on Instagram, something in my head told me that maybe ice wouldn't be that bad. Ice taught me the human limit of my life. I learned it in 20 seconds of standing on ice. I said, oh, this ain't even wood no more, bro. Hey, yo, whoa, I done swerved in that corner. Whoa. Ice so wild. I stopped thinking about doing TikToks before I even jumped on the ice. When I really sat down and I thought about, hey, yo, bro, maybe you should see if you can ice skate before you think about trying to do a TikTok dance. That's how crazy it was seeing this. And then the crazy part is, I'm going to talk about the rest when I pull the clips up. Let's read this article because I just been talking about how amazing this all was. It was wild. Can I have to control Z 2 times to get it back to where it was? Nope. The wild part about going ice skating is it taught me what it's like watching people roller skate. It taught me an appreciation of roller skating. It was like walking into a roller skating rink for the first time. I saw dudes, I was like, hey, yo, that is the coolest guy I have ever seen in my entire life, right there. You know why? Because he doesn't look terrified to stand on ice. Ain't no way he not terrified. Ain't no way he that balanced. Ain't no way. For the first time in my life, I had a goal. I'm like, bruh, all you got to do is be able to stand on ice without looking like you go fall. That's it. Because I was terrified. Ice is terrifying. Earlier this month, in just her second international competition, okay, U.S. senior women's figure skater Alexa Gasparotto earned the silver medal at the Tayside Trophy in Dundee, Scotland. Earlier this year in Poland, she became the 8th U.S. woman and first ever black woman to land a triple axel in competition. As the last couple of months have been going on, I've been becoming really confident in my practice and in my competition. As the last couple months have been going on, I've become really confident in my practice and in competition, said Gasparotto. For the first time, even though Tayside was a big event, it felt like another day of practice. That was a really nice feeling to go into the competition with a confident mindset. Even after a shaky short program, her sense of confidence propelled her to success in the free skate, which left her feeling proud. I pulled everything together when I needed to, on cue, said Gasparotto. Hey. Making her recent success all the more impressive is that she lost training time from May to August due to problems with her skating boots. Wow. She switched skates just 3 times until she felt comfortable. She switched skates 3 times until she felt comfortable. 2 events in the National Qualifying Series events got her back in the zone. Having that under my belt felt really good, she said. She regularly posts videos on social media, landing the triple axel, the most challenging triple jump to execute. That's crazy. Doing reps on the triple axel. But that's how if you really like that and you really trying to be like that long term and you trying to like have a legacy and there's a move that you hit that's really like that, having that ready to go at all times. That's what winners do. That's what winners do. Her goal was to get as comfortable as possible with the jump, and she is definitely feeling more at ease. When she was dealing with equipment problems, Gasparotto spent a lot of time listening to her music and discovering nuances that would allow her to perform. That work off the ice helped when I was ready to get back on, she said. Okay, shouting out dry land practice, drills for skills, mindset, evidence. Gasparotto continues to train in Chicago. It is now working with coaches Jeremy Allen, Tommy Stenberg, and Denise Myers. Having them push her in different ways has had a positive impact on her skating, saying they understand how to get the best out of her. As of now, her next competition is the Midwestern sectional competition in November. Okay, it passed, but it's possible she could receive another international assignment before that. I feel like I'm really focusing on everything that I have. I feel like I'm really focusing on everything that I do because I want to do it and I'm happy doing it, she said. That changed my whole perspective. I think about the joy behind what I do every day. Wow, powerful words. I feel like I'm really focusing on everything that I do because I want to do it and I'm happy doing it. She said that changed my whole perspective. I think about the joy behind what I do every day. Let's check out this triple axel in competition. Ooh, boo! Jeez. Man, ice skating different. Yee! It's cold every time you go. Instagram cam. Instagram. Let's look at the competition footage. Okay, here we go. Oh. The TV's up. That is so high. Let's pause at the top. Imagine jumping that high and falling. That's like high enough to dunk. These dudes jumping high enough to dunk, hitting 4 or 5 spins in the air, and then landing on the ground on a pair of, I was going to say kitchen knives, but kitchen knives is crazy. They put some kitchen knives on their feet, got a running start, jumped in the air, did 10 rotations, and landed on one foot. It's crazy. With kitchen knives, they ain't got no kitchen knives on their feet. Give 1 second. So I was supposed to be watching my own footage, or in my head rather. I'd be watching my footage, but when I saw the triple axel, first I had to do the research. I'm like, wait a minute. They were like, yeah, she was the first black woman to hit a triple axel. She said, like 8 people did it. I'm like, what? How wild that is? Like, it's 2025, and this moves so hard, like, you could be the first to do that joint. Like, imagine, like, yo, like, not even, none of them? Only 8 people hit it. This the real life equivalent of winning a duel with Exodia. She won a duel with Exodia, bruh. I'm gonna stop stalling and get to what I'm supposed to be talking about. Oh yeah. Y'all gotta see this footage. Y'all gotta see the footage. Y'all gotta see the footage. I was sitting right there. Let me download me walking in. The day in the life of Banana Man. The Flowcast. I recorded my first Flowcast. Let me talk about my whole day while I'm getting this. So yesterday, I was this close to not going to the event because I was tired. And I was going to try to take the bus there at first. That was the issue. I should have just said, yo, I'm going to take a cab from the top because you can leave later and save energy. But I woke up from my nap and I'm just like, man, I'm not good to go nowhere, bro. I can't walk uphill, downhill, around town, uptown, downtown, around town like this. So I woke up like 11 o'clock. I'm sitting in the house at 11 o'clock. I said, oh, it's over now. And then I decided to go get my groceries. And I said, if you got time to go get your groceries, then you might as well just do that right before you go get your groceries. So I did it real quick when I got them groceries. I had the time of my life. It was so fun. Now I want to buy some ice skates. I promise you. I'm about to look them up. About to buy me some. I saw one, bro. He had the custom ice skates. So I'm going to take my screen off. I don't know. Should I play this at a 0? I think I should play this at a 0 because there's like copyrighted music on it and stuff. But this is episode 1 of the Boss Flowcast. No more trips after this. It's a day in the life of Banana Man. I gotta get some more hot chocolate for the break. Just a cab there. They had a cam. That's me in the banana suit. Pop out. It looks amazing out here. Shouts out to DPR. The murals inside are so beautiful. Picking up my rental skates, and then it was time to put them on. So, fun fact. Zamboni is the name of the company that makes the machine. Check out the rentals, hockey rentals. Joints is clean. They was comfortable. Look at it. It's repairing the ice. So I warmed up just like it was a skate session. It was cold in there, and I was so glad that I warmed up. A lot of the exercises. Shouts out to the Caps. Okay, there she go. This is just a warm-up. So at first, I was sitting on the right part of the rink, but I was like, man, I want better seats. I'm like, so I moved the stud in the middle. This is the beginning of our routine. Ooh, look how much ice came up. Ooh. Cutting shapes into the ice is crazy. Uh-oh. Yeah. I can't even count how many rotations this is. Ooh. Now that was smooth. Bump frame, look at me. Oh, check that B kick out. See how smooth that transition to the ice is? Ooh. I hadn't even considered the flexibility. You got to be more flexible than a mug to hit that joint. Oh, sheesh. Try to cut a hole into the bottom of the ice. This was one of my favorite parts of the routine because she has footwork to bow to every part of the crowd. I didn't get it. I was looking at it as it was happening. Yeah, the rentals is nice. Okay, this is performance number 2. Ooh. Ooh. It's the ballerina spin. That's at least what I call it. Excuse me. Hey. DPR made this place look beautiful. Let me bring it back for 1 second. It's supposed to be one take, but DJ, wicka, 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 ooh, bring it back. I didn't mean to bring it back this far. Look at the angle. Nah, I need that. I need that. Boom. Press, 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 press. Circle, 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 circle. Circle, circle, circle. Hoo-hoo. What's up? You can stop at any place. Stop turning and pointing towards any location. Pose. Melts into the position. If I saw somebody hit this position on the basketball court, my ankles would explode. I don't even need to see the crossover yet. My ankles already know they are not fit enough for this. Yeah. Okay, look at the decorations. These are all so cute. You got to come in and check them out. Ooh, and this is from this is for something that I have not released. Unreleased boss footage. Don't look at it. But just from a person coming into the rink for the first time, it looks absolutely beautiful. The facilities are amazing. The ice is amazing. Excuse me. It's a cut above any rink that I've ever skated on in my entire life. It feels like they prepared it for professional, or at least as professional as they could, hockey matches. I don't know what a professional hockey match is, And I'm not saying that it's not pro to disparage it, but it's just I remember going skating as a child. I remember a lot of traveling, ice skating rinks, and I remember even going as an adult to an established rink, and it's not kept like commercial ice skating rinks. It's kept and ran for true connoisseurs of the ice. It really feels like walking into a skating rink. It's like going down to Anacostia is a little bit different because the needs of Anacostia are different. At Anacostia Roller Skating Pavilion, each of the friends of Anacostia aren't like skate heads. There is a skate culture that they partner with, but it's not like the friends of Anacostia are a roller rink staff. The people that work at the ice skating rink, because it's an ice skating rink, that really adds to a lot of the operations of it. So it's like meeting a group of roller skaters. Like, like the park rangers, they probably like maintenance rentals, but they're not on the floor as like a floor guard. Cause they don't need to be on the floor as a floor guard. They got skaters on the floor as the floor guards. It's not like, yo, there is not an established culture for this. And you know what I really got to thinking about? Why isn't there a regional ice skating style for each roller skating style? Oh, I gotta show y'all the videos of me skating. There's not like communities of African Americans going to the ice skating rink on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna sound like Uncle Ruckus with this next one. Jerome ain't ever looked over to Daquan and said, "Hey, yo, bruh, it's Saturday night. Let's hit the ice skating rink." That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't have to say it like that. Now that it's out, I'm imagining some other ways. Why? If you have to start a sentence with, "I'm not trying to sound like Uncle Ruckus." Yo, what, bro? What? But it's true. So they had an ice skating class, and it was an amazing skate class. Hey, this is the center of the ice. That's just a piece of one of the effects, but I've been using the Insta360 cam. So these are some of the effects that I'm playing with. A lot of people came out. A lot of people came out. It was really an amazing event. This clip is labeled the best teacher ever. He taught us how to spin in one day. Look at all of those kids spinning.
Hey, listen.
The cool part about this spin lesson is it also teaches skaters how to turn, because you can walk around that corner the same way. He taught us these. They're called swivels, if I'm remembering that correctly. I understood this one immediately. I said, I get this. You see, it's not just me. That's not a good reason. It's not logical. I think it was an amazing idea to teach people these skills because it's fun, light, quick, and it helped us get better at ice skating immediately. I started feeling so much more balanced after working on the routine. Something I think about with it, think about the viability. The viability of taking your family to the ice skating rink. Like, why didn't my mama get me into ice skating? It kind of leads me to something that Shannon Sharp said. This is only a slight tangent. This is only a slight tangent. Oh, snap. Beat the Titans.
OBJ, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If you get $60 million liquid and that can't last
You got a problem. Do you need to buy everybody in your family a mansion that costs $1 million, $2 million? Because here's the thing. If you buy somebody in your house that costs something that costs $2 million, yeah, first of all, they can't afford the upkeep on it. If they could afford it, they'd have it. Let's see if there's music.
go wrong. So now you buy some.
Let's listen to it, and then I'm going to talk.
Jay, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. If you get $60 million liquid and that can't.
Let me get it straight. How does this connect to African Americans? How does this connect to African Americans not doing ice sports? Is what I want to talk about.
It lasts you a lifetime, you got a problem. Do you really need 10 houses?
Damn.
Do you really need 15 cars?
Nah.
Do you need to buy everybody in your house, everybody in your family a mansion that costs $1 million, $2 million? Because here's the thing. First of all, if you buy somebody in your house that costs $1 million to $2 million,
Yeah.
first of all, they can't afford the upkeep on it. Because if they could, they'd have it already. See, it ain't the payment, it's the upkeep. When ish go wrong. So now you buy somebody a Mercedes, you buy somebody a Ferrari, you bought somebody a high-end car.
Right.
Something happened to it. Tire go flat. Who they calling, Ocho?
You?
So
Yeah.
that's the thing. Bro say he's spending $4 million a year. If you spending $4 million a year, and it ain't a business related, you
Yep.
out your damn mind. Ain't no way in hell I'm spending $4 million a year. OBJ,
I stopped it too early, but I like what he said at the end too. First, the difference between roller skating and ice skating. If you buy your kid a pair of roller skates, all they do is go down to the rink, they skate with their friends. You may gotta pay for them to get in, get them a couple snacks every week, and some bus fare, or possibly a ride. If you get your kid into ice skating, the idea that they may be competing regularly and the cost of the skates that you're going to have to get to make them competitive to just do figure skating and all of the equipment that you need to do that, or you're going to be paying hockey fees. It costs like $1,000 to put kids in goalie gear. So I'm going to drive my kid, because the bus don't run over to the ice skating rink. Let's keep it a bean. The bus do run to the roller skating rink. When the last time you went to a roller skating rink that the bus did not run to? I'm going to do that to send my kid to hockey camp. My kid want to be in the NFL. If I could be an NFL mom, he be in pads. Ain't no rink entry to the field. The coach might give him pads on game day. First is the initial cost, and then thinking about the amount of nonprofit work that goes towards basketball and football, or even soccer, compared to hockey. If I'm going to get my kid into something, I'm going to get my kid into something that we could do on a court with one ball and an elevated ledge so we can jump on and off it. Think about how much it costs to play basketball. There is no gear. Think about that. Them dudes out there, they don't even have standardized shoes. They hoop in whatever they feel like wearing that day. $1 million fine, whoop-de-doo. Nike will pay my $1 million fine for me to wear these in a game. Did you know? Jordan paid fines to wear Jordans in the game. Nike paid them for him. Anyway. Baseball, one bat. A glove. I'm going to buy him pads, skates every 3-4 months, drive him there, rent fees. And then the exposure difference. Yeah, bro. Yeah, my big homie, he a figure skater. Never heard it. You mean Darius Sanders? Josiah Bishop? Oh, let's check out the teacher going crazy. He said, I'm going to teach you how to spin. And then he did the spin. He said he was going to show us. And for the first time in my life, I was like, man, stop capping. I said, teacher, stop capping. Imagine, it's your first ice skating lesson. and the teacher tell you it's time to learn how to spin. And then he hit one of these. Then you start picking up speed. Bow, stop on a dime. All right, it's your turn. Like Terry Crews in that episode of My Wife and Kids. Okay, let's check out my first lap. All right. After the lesson, I was feeling so much more comfortable. Step 1, ATL style. Does the ATL style work on ice? I gotta know. Like imagine a guy and 3 of his friends go to the ice skating rink to dance and choreograph lines around the outer edge of the rink. It's ridiculous. Like, what do you mean? Why is he dancing like this? The music's not even playing. Shouts out to the thumbs up. I didn't even check that the first time. I was so tired. That was one lap. It took like 50 seconds. My new ice skating teacher. It's about to be me and bro against the world. So I got caught doing the Detroit style in front of the national figure skate team. Like imagine. Oh, you got to hear me talking on this one. And this is the first time I realized how ridiculous it is that I was here trying to hit routines that I just see for competition. The Prince. I was prancing for my life, man. It's like, my coach is watching. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. Okay, so now I'm trying to get off the ring. You know you clean if you can do a swag get off at the ring. That's the only level I want to get to, because honestly, the second I start doing competitions, the Dunning-Kruger effect is going to stop working for me. You know how you pick up speed while you're snapping? Something wild I started thinking about, what is the etiquette for skating at the ice skating rink? Do faster skaters skate on the outside while beginners skate on the inside? What I really started thinking about is, why do roller skaters skate faster on the outside? And wouldn't it be easier for beginners if they could hold on to the wall? Oh, hit the backwards. Ooh. Oh, what is going down right there? Okay, this is try number 2. Now I'm feeling the energy. Come around the corner. I'm geeked up, geeked up. Oh, I had to chill out. Look at all those people at the exit. So I boarded the music. I boarded the mission. Oh, do. Ho. Nah, 4 or 5 kids on skate mates, 2 families. So number 3. Ho. I'm swerving in that corner. Sitting sideways. Boys in the days. Oh, hey, it's the ATL style. Who? This woman asked me to go get her daughter. It was so funny. And that's when it hit me. I had been at this rink skating past all these kids falling down the whole time. I ain't helped none of them. These kids doing their best to get around the rink. I'm feeling this. This is when I was like, you know what? Ice skating is going to be something I can do. Look at the amount of space you got to maneuver. Oh. And the slide on the boys. Had to hit that prance one more time. Hit the press on them. I was really doing the Angie Mack, hitting them with the T-stacks. I'm doing it for Detroit. I'm doing it for Flint. I'm doing it for Skateland. I'm doing it for Soul Road. Okay. I want to do a quick flow cast. Oh, shouts out to Bill Stopper. So I saw Bill Stopper do a video like this. He had a video of himself skating and he just, talked about it and gave the lesson on it. He calls them flowcast. He said something that I had been thinking about. He was like, inline skating is addictive. And I had to keep it real. I am addicted to inline skating. I had just thought about it. I'm like, bruh, like I really like to do this. It's the only thing I want to do. Bruh, I kind of want to go inline skating right now. It's 40 now. 40's the new 60. Don't nobody care about no 40-degree day. Don't nobody remember 40. Don't nobody complain about 40. So if nobody remember 40, that means that 40 degrees is warm enough to go inline skate. Stop complaining. It's 40 degrees. Let me say it all at once. I need to get this control deed onto my favorites bar. Because I got the low tier guy speech on my favorites bar. And now I got the 40-degree day speech on my favorites bar. This is my life. This ain't even about the internet no more. This ain't the internet no more. This is my life. The low tier God speech. I need to be able to read this at any time. At any moment of the day, I need to be reminded. You are a worthless BAN. Your life literally is valuable as a summer ant. I'm just going to stomp you, and you're going to keep coming back. I'm going to seal up the cracks, and you're going to keep coming back. Why? Because you smelling the syrup. You worthless BAN. You gonna stay on my phallus until you decease. You serve zero purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to be on my stream, on my phallus daily. That's good. I need to start going to acting class with my uncle. This may be the best line of all time. A few minutes later, we on that like a 40-degree day. I gotta read it immediately. I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's good. That's like a 40-degree day. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about a 40-degree day. 50, bring your smile to your face. 60, man, people outside dang near a barbecuing on that MFer. Go down to 20, people get they complain on, get they blood boiling. But 40, nobody care about 40. Nobody remember 40, and y'all is giving me too many 40-degree days. So when it's 40 degrees outside, I'm skating. Bye. Because when I was running to work, I had an epiphany. Code doesn't even matter. The thing that matters for me with my skate life is wet. And it's about to snow, and it's going to be wet in DC for like weeks. That means that skate season is actually going to end. And the thing that I'm actually addicted to, that I love to do, the only thing that I do on the weekend, when I got to the ice skating rink and I realized that I was going to go ice skating and then inline skate to do my chores and go home, I said the phrase, I'm going to have a great day, out loud. Because I knew first I was going to inline skate. Actually, first I was going to ice skate. First I went skating. And then after I went skating, I left skating to go inline skating. So I did everything I needed to do today, and I got a chance to inline skate. What else is there to do? When I got home yesterday after going inline skating, there was nothing else to do. Why am I leaving the house again? I'm going to leave the house again to go have less fun than I had inline skating? Would you pay money to have less fun than you had inline skating? And inline skating is free. The thing was, I'm like them dudes from the Mighty Ducks. You know, like on the Mighty Ducks when they would inline skate to the ice skating rink, so I can buy all of my loves. Inline skating, memes, and living memes into one activity, into one day. That's all I needed. That's what I was like, you know what, bro? Maybe you are addicted to inline skating. That sounds like drugs. Excuse my language. I'm going to have to bleep that out. That sounds like this ain't just regular. You not even motivated to do other things. You don't want to do nothing else. I just want to go skating. You got it bad. I need to come to the room, Cam. You got it bad. And you know we do. Hang up and you call right back. I gotta move on because I messed that line up twice. We miss a day without your skate your whole life off track. As much as I love skating, there's one part about skating that I don't completely care for. It's that transit part. And this is my least favorite section of DC to skate through. It's a combination of factors that just make it a complete drag to skate. Let me be honest. First, it's slightly uphill most of the way. That might not seem like the end of the world, but slightly uphill and or flat surfaces are some of the most difficult to skate across because of how much energy they continuously take to skate. A steep hill is a steep hill for a couple minutes, but skating on a slight incline for 20 minutes can really get the legs going. Next thing, it's narrow. There's a bike lane, but you're barely in it, and it's a 2-lane road. Because this is West Virginia, there's traffic going both ways, and this is traffic that connects two major parts of the city. So them cars gonna come, and them cars gonna be in this driveway every single time. Like, check it out. It's also a bus route. A bus could come down this way. The crazy part is, I get groceries in a part of town where it's easier to skate from this part of Northeast back down to the Whole Foods. So there's a bus that could take me this way. However, because of the timing of the bus, I never am on a seed where I can just get right on the bus. There's always like a 20-minute wait for a 15-minute bus ride. So if I skate for it, I can get there significantly faster and make my next connection. That means I can get home an hour to an hour, 30 minutes faster because I made all my connections faster. Regardless of how necessary it is, it's still a slog. Now I'm sitting here in this bike lane, it's extra rough, and now I'm getting caught with these cars. Here I make a calculation. Instead of trying to skate ahead, actually I don't do it yet. For this one, I try to stay ahead of the cars. In my head, I'm like, oh, if I get down to the next light before this car catches me, then I can keep ahead of it. But look, it's already on my tail. Then I was like, wait a minute. If I let these cars go ahead of me, because it's a busy street, but it's not busy today, I could skate behind these cars and I could stay a light ahead of the light behind them. So I technically only need to be in front of these cars until I get down to Florida Ave. So it's just enough of a window of opportunity. This is when the street gets super rough. It's wet. There's leaves. The sidewalk has huge sticks on it. That's a flipping truck. Look how close that was. Cars are constantly coming up and down this section as well. So all of these things combine to make this one of my least favorite sections of the city to skate through. And the crazy part is when I get to the bottom of it, the trip down to 8th Street or 8th Street, H and 8th isn't that fun either. So, but it's necessary. So what's the lesson? What is the lesson? You got to do what you got to do. At moments like this, I like to focus on my observation skills and use it as an opportunity to build my stamina. What am I looking like while I'm skating? Can I get deep on the sections when it's okay for me to get deep? And am I staying vigilant? Moments like these, I use them to give myself a little bit of motivation. I see a bike and I'm like, hey man, you think I could beat this bike? And I also notice that it's clearer on the other side of the street. So I'm like, oh man, it's clearer on the other side of the street. I could jump over in a little bit. I caught an opportunity on this last section, the Aura Farm. Because the light stopped, I said, yo, I can jump in the street for a little bit, catch a little footage. As I'm reflecting, it takes me back to something that my old Kung Fu teacher used to tell me. There's a form that we practice that people say is easy. But his teacher challenged him to do that form with 1,000% intensity. And the lesson becomes, if something's easy, can you do it 100% correct? I noticed I was holding my camera in a less optimal way. So even though this is a place where I quote unquote dislike this level of terrain and this isn't one of the parts of the city that I like to skate through, I was able to build something amazing and get a chance to train something that's going to make my skating better. And that's paying attention to where I'm holding my camera more. So ultimately, it shows there's always something to work on. And if you feel like it's time to log out and stop focusing, yo, think about some things. And that's what I learned from, my least favorite section of the city. My camera died. Look, I used my last 6 minutes of footage to get this piece. Well, Boss Twiz, it's been your boy Done Biz, and I'm about to get up on out of here. I just dropped the new Drills for Skills tutorial, and I've been reflecting on my posting cadence, so I don't even need to say all of that. I got some videos coming out. I got some YouTube videos coming out, and now with the ice skating, I'm going to start having some more ice skating footage coming out. So I'm looking to make it a bigger part of my content. And I'm going to finish up day one at Fort DuPont and get that out on YouTube too. Until next time, go skating. No, I got to say that all again. No, this is the phrase. Well, no. Excuse me. Well, that's all I got for you today. Go skating now.